Hello everybody, welcome to Next to Nature with Dr. John Long, and this week we're talking about one of our favorite things, a plant that's a sure sign of spring, and that's Wisteria.
That's right, right.
Tell me a little bit about Wisteria and what makes it grow so well in this area.
It's adaptable to this area, and it's very prolific. We apparently have the right climate for it. But interesting enough, it's found all over the world.
Okay. I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, we have it there in Korea, Japan, China, even some other countries that really don't have this type of environment. But it's hard to keep a good vine down, I guess you could say. But we have it. As you said, it's a sign of spring, and it has the most just wonderful aromatic aroma.
Yeah, best smell.
It is. It is so good. And if you see that we have white, and you'll see some purple.
Okay.
And there's two varieties. There's the Japanese and a Chinese. And the Japanese, you can tell if you look at the flower grouping, it'll have a narrow petal to it, kind of sharp. And the Chinese will be a little bit more rounder, fatter, with a rounder end to the flower.
Okay.
It is interesting to say that the white smells different than the purple.
Okay.
The purple has a stronger odor to it, where the white is not as strong, but both of them are very pleasant. I always say, this sounds crazy, but the purple reminds me of like a grape safety pop. If y'all remember what safety pops are. I don't even know if they still make them or not. But anyway, it has that kind of grape, see, I told you it was crazy. Has that grape smell to it.
Yeah, it does.
But the white's just not that strong. Not that it doesn't smell good, but it's just not as strong as a purple one.
Now, you can find these out in the woods. You can also grow them in your yard. I mean, yes. They can be found about anywhere, right?
Right. They grow in these large groups. Kind of remind you of a grape, cluster.
They do.
But you can find them just about anywhere. They attach to anything that they can.
So be careful if you're planting around the house.
That's right. And once they get started, you can get rid of it, but it takes a lot of pulling and getting, get it out of the ground. They do fix nitrogen, kind of like a soybean will. So if you want to propagate it in your yard, you don't really have to have any nitrogen. You really want to concentrate on your potassium and things of that nature to make it grow more. Really, you don't have to put anything on it because it's going to grow. But if you want to make it more lush, you can do that. They are very, I'd say, detrimental to trees, and they can weigh it down so much that it will start to pull on the tree a lot. The vines can be anywhere small to large. They can grow straight up 66 feet up a tree.
Oh, wow.
And then spread out 33 feet. That's how large they can be. And I actually saw one the other day that was every bit that big around.
And that's a vine.
That's a vine. It really is.
Wow.
And it's everywhere. And it's a shame. There were so many blooms here earlier, and the rain we had really tore them down. But
yeah, Mother Nature took care of that for us.
Mother Nature sometimes can be relentless. So.
No doubt about it. All right, well, a sure sign of spring, Wisteria. All right, thanks so much, Dr. Long. Thank you for joining us this week on Next to Nature.